What's up, beauties? Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so this has been a highly requested video and I actually filmed it last night on my phone. And although I like the way it looks, I don't like the way it looks as much as I do my camera. So I'm filming this video again, which is an eyeshadow tutorial. A lot of people have been asking me to do this, so I'm really excited to do this for you guys. I'm going to break it down and do this as simple as possible. This is going to be a very short tutorial because eyeshadow is very easy, you guys. And once you start practicing, playing around, because makeup is so fun, and eyeshadow is actually my favorite part of the makeup routine because it gives you that ability to be very creative, and then you start learning how to do cut creases and all that kind of stuff. So that comes later though, one step at a time. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna show you the easy steps that I do to do just a basic eyeshadow look. And it's very simple. It's very easy to follow along to. So we're gonna get started on this, and then I'm gonna hurry up and edit it so I can get it out today, which is Wednesday. So that's why I want it to be short, because I'm just not, it's easier to edit on my phone. It really is. But personally, I got my camera for a reason, and I just like the way it looks. I like how detailed my camera is versus my phone. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my phone. It's very nice. It's the new Galaxy, but I just prefer my camera. So let's get started. The first thing that's very important, and I'm going to zoom in as soon as we get started with the eyeshadow, but the first thing that you need to do is lay down a base. That's important. You have to lay down a base, whether it's concealer or an eyeshadow primer. I personally use eyeshadow primers. There are so many great eyeshadow primers out there, from drugstore to high-end. My favorite high-end eyeshadow primer is by Rare Beauty. I like the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I like the MAC Paint Pot. I like eyeshadow primer from Believe Beauty, which you can get at the dollar store. And the reason why I like eyeshadow primers better is because I feel like they make your eyeshadow more vibrant than an actual concealer. But I feel like concealer works too. Concealer works just as good. It's just that it's not going to be as vibrant as an eyeshadow primer. So that's the first thing that you always want to do. So whatever it is that you choose to do, whether it's concealer or an eyeshadow primer, either or, you have to make sure that you lay down a base. If you have an eyeshadow primer, it's going to automatically be full coverage, and it's going to give you that blank canvas. If you use concealer, you have to make sure it's full coverage, because some people have veins in their eyes and things like that, and you want a blank canvas to work with when you're applying eyeshadow. And then the second thing you're going to do, once you apply your eyeshadow base, then you're going to want to set with powder. It's harder to blend if you don't set. Okay, so that's just throwing that out there. And then another thing that I want to tell you guys is, when you are a beginner with eyeshadow and you're playing around and you're just learning, you don't need a big palette with a whole bunch of colors. That's the last thing you need. You need a tiny palette, like this palette right here. Oops, it's upside down. This palette right here. Or e.l.f. have these little tiny compact palettes with like 5 colors in them. So does Wet n Wild. You need palettes where there are less colors in them, so the simplicity of them makes it so easy for you to do an easy eyeshadow look. Whereas if you have a Morphe palette with 30 colors in front of you, you're gonna be like, okay, no. So use like a little palette like this. This is by Huda Beauty. And I love these little palettes because, see, you only have like a few colors to choose from in here. So let me get closer. Like, look at how, I don't want to blind you guys with the mirror, but if you look at how cute these colors are, but very easy, you can look at this palette and automatically know what kind of look you're going to do. So try to stick with the very tiny little palettes. Just the simplicity of them are going to be so easy for you to do a cute eyeshadow look. Okay, that's it. By using this big fluffy brush, you always want to start off with a big fluffy brush, because you're going to go in and you're going to apply your first color, which is your transition color, and that's going to be the lightest color in your palette. So whatever color that's in your palette that's the lightest color, which there's a couple light colors in here, but I'm going to go in with this color right here, which is the lightest color, and I'm going to just apply that just right in here, back and forth, windshield wiper motions, and just use the lightest color because that's going to make it easier for you. Transition colors to me are important because they set the entire tone for the rest of your shadows. And I like to bring it out, but you don't have to do it that way. And just go back and forth. This brush is bomb. I got this brush because I'm a brush fanatic. I'm addicted to brushes, you guys. My boyfriend makes fun of me for it all the time because I just love brushes, face brushes, eyeshadow brushes, whatever. I just bought brushes from, I think it's TJ Maxx, because I don't know if you guys know this, but BH Cosmetics is going out of business. And they have the best affordable brushes. I'm so sad that they're going out of business. Now, I don't know if they got bought out. They had to file bankruptcy, so I don't know if maybe they got bailed out or bought out. I'm not sure, because I hope that that company can be saved, because that company, I love BH Cosmetics, their shadows, everything. You get such great quality for affordable prices, and their brushes are bomb. So if you're looking for really nice brushes, go on bhcosmetics.com because their brushes are amazing. And they're probably going to be on sale now, because when I go to Marshall's or TJ Maxx, as soon as I go in there, all you see is BH Cosmetics brushes. I've got these brushes right here. Look at how cute this is. It was only like $10, $12. So just, you know, throwing that out there for you guys. This brush right here, I purchased this brush when I first started doing makeup, like makeup tutorials, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And this brush is a beast. I got this by Sigma, and it is the most amazing blending brush that I ever owned, and I love it. And I usually use it with every single time I do my eyeshadow. This is a beast. Sigma may be expensive, but you get what you pay for. And I've had this brush for 5 years, so check out Sigma brushes as well. Love this brush. To the makeup gods. Gotta kiss it to the makeup gods. Okay, so anyway, now I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush because I'm going to deepen up my crease, okay? And to deepen up my crease, I'm gonna use this Morphe M513. Morphe has really good brushes as well, affordable, and I'm gonna go in with a deeper color. So you're gonna see me use this color right here, and I'm going to deepen up the crease. So this is how you obviously know exactly where to apply this. You put your brush on your lid, and wherever your brush falls at, that's where your crease is. And you're going to apply this directly into the crease, not over the crease like I was just doing, directly into the crease. These palettes are very pigmented. I have a whole bunch of these palettes. Like, they're just really nice palettes. So I'm just going to go back and forth, but I'm just staying directly into my crease to deepen this up. And then I like to bring it out because it really elongates your eyes and gives you like that slanted effect. See, right here into the crease, nowhere else, just directly into the crease. Okay, see, look how easy that is. Okay, so then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a more impacted tiny brush like this. Okay, it's gonna be more tiny so you can get a little bit more detailed, and you're gonna go in with a deeper color. So there's a couple deeper colors in here. There's 2 of them, But I'm going to go in, see, you have a brown color right here, and then you have a more of a maroon color right here. I'm going to go in with the maroon color, okay? Why is that light changing colors? I think it's time for me to get a new ring light, you guys. But anyway, I'm going to go in with the deepest color, and I'm going to apply that right here on my outer V. Nowhere else, just on the outer V. Don't bring it in. You don't want to do that because then that's going to make your eyes look very closer together because it's such a deep color. You want to keep it right here on the outer V. This is a basic eyeshadow look, and it's an eyeshadow look that everybody does. I don't want to say basic because we're not basic bitches. We're not. But it's an easy eyeshadow look that a majority of people do. So just go ahead and pack that color on and apply it right here on the outer V. And why they call it the outer V is because it's literally a V. It's like, boop. See that? It's literally a V. So you want to apply that and keep it right here. Packing that on, not packing it on, but really that's what you're doing because you're going in and you're applying it to your outer V just like that, and then you're blending it. And you want to, if you use a big brush, it's going to be hard to be detailed with it. Cute. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, and this is, you're going to see me do this a lot because eyeshadow is all about blending. Blend, blend, blend. Blend until you bleed. That's what they always say. And it's really important, and it's something that I never used to do as much, but I do make sure that I try to blend, and that's why you always have to keep this big brush that you initially started with right next to you. And pick up the lighter color that you first used. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to blend. I'm going to blend all of these together, just like that. And you will see how it all kind of comes together. Right here on the edge of your shadow, you're just blending all of them together. And it just literally makes your eyeshadow look more seamless. So, like, if you have brown eyes, you're going to want to, you know, gravitate to colors that are going to bring out your eye color, which is like oranges and purples and greens, stuff like that. But I'm obsessed with oranges. I don't know why. Okay, that's it. So then the last step, and this is actually optional. You don't have to use a shimmer. You can literally just leave it like this. And there's some really pretty shimmers in here, as you can see. Like, these shimmers are beautiful. I probably am gonna go with, I'm gonna go with this pink color right here because it's different. Or maybe I'll go with the purple. Let's try this color first. I'm gonna try this color first. And I'm actually just gonna take my finger, okay, like that. And I'm going to apply it right here in the front. Right here. In almost like your inner corner, and then you're going to go take that to like the inner third of your eye.
I did that purple.
I'm just going to pack that on just a little bit. These shimmers actually aren't that vibrant, which is crazy. I've actually never used this particular color before, but these shimmers aren't as vibrant as I thought they were going to be. Obviously with your finger you're going to get more pigment, or you can use a brush. I'm actually going to pick up a brush like this. You're going to want to use like a flat brush, and I'm also going to take my setting spray. This is the Makeup Revolution Hydrate and Fix Radiant Makeup Setting Spray. There is a product, well, there's an ingredient in all setting sprays, excuse me, that's called glycerin, and that ingredient literally makes your shimmers pop a lot more. So I'm going to take my brush, and I'm actually going to take this gold color right here, and I'm going to apply that over. There's nothing wrong with mixing colors together. I'm going to spray my brush like that, and I'm going to apply this gold color on top of there, which makes it just pop a little bit more. This is pretty. Your eye, and just pack it on to the intensity that you desire. You can keep building it up if you want to. And you're always going to want to use a flat brush to apply your shimmers, because it's going to pick the shimmers up way better than if you use like a fluffy brush. I'm going to take that last color that I used on the outer V right here, going to pick that up and I am going to apply that right here to just intertwine the shimmer and the matte that I applied. So basically you want to do that because you don't want any kind of spaces or anything. You want the shimmer and the matte to be connected. So you want to just go over that and make sure that it's connected and apply more accordingly. And that's what I'm doing. Okay. And that is literally it. That is, if you feel like any colors get lost, you can always apply more. And that's what I'm doing now. Sometimes when you blend, it makes the colors obviously less prominent. So you can always apply more if you need to. That's optional though. And that's literally it. Like, literally the most easiest look ever, and anybody can achieve this look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to apply some lashes and finish up my makeup, and then we'll come back and I'll show you guys the finished look. So I'll be right back. Okay, this is the finished look as far as with the eyeshadow, and then I just put on a little bit of foundation, concealer, blush, a little bit of bronzer, and that's it. Everything that I used on my face, I will link down in the comments below. But there's one last step that you can do. It's optional. This is actually an optional step. And I actually put on my bottom mascara, but you should do this prior to putting on your bottom mascara. But I'm going to take this little pencil brush, and this is going to just amp up your eyeshadow look. It's going to give you more of a smoky look. I love doing this because I just love applying shadow to the bottom lash line. So this is going to be the last step. So I'm going to take that orange color that I deepen the crease with, and I'm going to apply that right here on the bottom lash line. If I could smoke it all the way down here, I probably would. That's what you call it. You smoke out the bottom lash line. I just love the way that it looks. It brightens your eyes. It brings out your eyeshadow look. It just amps up your eyeshadow look. And you're going to take a tiny pencil brush just like this. You want to be precise with it, obviously. And you're just going to go right on your bottom lash line and just smoke it out. And I like doing this because, you know, right in here, I tend to crease. So this kind of covers up that creasing that eyeshadow does. And then obviously you're going to want to apply your mascara. I got this new mascara. This is by Makeup Revolution. It's the 5D Lash Pal. But I like, the applicator is super, the brush is just really, really big, but it is really good. I like how dark it is. This is what it looks like, but the packaging is cray cray. Okay, let me show you. It's so innovative, which I like. So literally you just go like this and it pops out. It's really weird. But anyway, this is how big the brush is. If you see that, like, that brush is big, but it does work. I mean, it's a good mascara. I'm not going to complain about it. I like how dark it is, but my goodness. Like, I don't understand why they had to make the brush so big. That's it. That's literally the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that it helps. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments below. But just practice. Just practice, practice, practice. This is just, to me, a basic eyeshadow look. Just deepening the outer V and just applying as much shadow as you desire. You do whatever works for you, whatever works with your eye shape. But these are like the basic fundamentals of doing your eyeshadow, and hopefully I made it as easy as possible. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and to the people who asked me to do this, thank you. If you do try this particular look, or if you do another look and you pretty much went off my tutorial, please tag me. You know, take a picture, tag me with it. I would love to see the look that you came up with, and if this tutorial helped. All of my social medias are listed in the description, and they'll also be in my about section. So yes, if you do this look or a look similar, please tag me. I want to see it. I want to see your beautiful faces. I want to see how great you did, because this is so easy and I enjoyed doing this for you guys. So I will see you guys very soon. I'm going to be doing a true crime live here sometime this week. I just don't know when, whenever I am able to. And yeah, make sure you subscribe before you leave if you haven't already. Press the like button or the thumbs down, whatever. It's all interaction. Whatever. Remember how beautiful you are. Spread the world with light, love, positivity. Be good to yourself. Be kind to one another. And my name is Tia Simone. And on this channel, we do makeup and commentary. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.